Hello and welcome back to It's Not Okay TV. I'm Milo Giggles, this is my brother Joey Shits, and together we make shits and giggles.
We do it, man. We do it. Make shits and giggles. How you doing today, my brother?
The best of the best. I love
best
it.
of the best. You know, I love to hear the best of the best. You know, that means there can't be any better. It means you is
There's always time, there's always a small spot for improvement.
well, then it's not the
But
best
at
of the
the
best
moment, at the moment, it's the best of the best.
for what it can be.
Exactly.
I hear you. I hear you. I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad to hear you. I had a pretty good day myself, man. I had a barbecue with some really fantastic fresh
I
meat,
love
some
barbecue.
fresh pork, some fresh chicken, and just melt off the bone. I mean, I normally don't like the drumsticks of a chicken, man. I took a bite
Yeah,
of this
me
stuff.
neither, but
Man,
sometimes, if they're done
Some-
correctly,
and that's how this one was. I accidentally picked up the chicken. I was going for French fries, and I picked up the chicken, and the meat fell, and it looked like I bit it, and I couldn't put it back in because everybody's looking at me. So I had to take the chicken, and I took a bite of it. I was like, "Ugh." So much so I had to eat 2 more drumsticks. I had to kill a chicken and a half just to eat its feet, man. Just to eat its legs. A chicken and a half. Man, speaking of food, man, speaking of food, today we're discussing bizarre, I guess you would call it, really weird, strange, nasty, even in some cases.
no, no,
No,
no,
no,
no.
no.
Today, I want to talk about delicacies, my brother.
Well, that's what I was going to tell you. I was going to say that, but just because it's a delicacy doesn't mean it's okay. I
No,
mean, it
man.
could be. There's a lot
In-
of delicacies that are just not okay. Like, what was that one with the fucking octopus?
Yeah, the live chopped up octopus in your
the
face.
ba-
You
Yeah,
have
it
to
was like
eat
a
it
baby
immediately.
octopus thing. And what they call that shit, man? I forgot what they called that thing. It was no, or that cheese thing you told me about.
Oh
That
yeah,
infested
that
cheese with
Italian
maggots, man.
that was the Italian cheese.
That was the Italian
Man,
cheese, right? Right.
kasumatsu. It's called kasumatsu. It's cheese infested with live maggots, my brother.
Ew, ew, ew,
Man.
ew, ew. Yeah, see, that's not okay, man. That's not okay, but it's a delicacy. So that was my point. Today we're
That's
talking about some nasty or not nasty, bizarre friggin' delicacies.
Asha, but I think you have to put delicacies in the beginning.
I do.
You cannot start with nasty, disgusting,
Okay.
putrefied
Oh,
delicacies.
okay, my bad, my bad. You know, there was a comedian who did that about curse words once before. If we could only put our curse words like the black people do, you know, like
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know, you go with the black people. He's like, these Asian motherfuckers, you know, blah 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 blah, and everybody's like, yeah, tell me about these Asian motherfuckers. I want to know the full story. I want to hear more. But the white guys, they go, this fucking Asian, and you're like, buh, buh, buh,
Bah,
slow
bah,
down,
bah.
slow down. So yeah, man. Yeah, it's like that. So you're right. I'm sorry, man. Today, here on It's Not Okay TV, we are talking about delicacies.
Which are nasty and
Which are
disgusting.
nasty son of a bitch, some of them. I
That's
learned,
the
man.
way
I
to put
learned.
it.
Man, anyway, but some of them sound pretty good too. Not many, but some of them do.
Man,
Some of them do.
I
Why
actually
don't you start me off with one, man?
Yeah, I actually talked to you about this one, and you said that you've tried it, and it's actually really good, right?
Okay.
It's crocodile meat,
Yes,
and
I have.
you can find it in Africa, Asia, and Australia. Where'd you eat it? Where'd you eat it?
Well, I actually lied. I got my animals confused, man. It wasn't crocodile I ate, it was alligator I ate. But they're the same kind of,
Well, the same kind of animal.
right?
Yeah. I mean, they
right?
still eat you alive. So
Right? And they kind of look alike, except for the difference in snout lengths and stuff. So you imagine the food has to be the same, right? I would
yeah,
think.
yeah, it has
So,
to be. It,
yeah,
it's
and I ate mine, I forgot, in Florida, I think it was. It was blackened, the tail, the alligator tail. And Cajun blackened alligator tail, it was to die for. It was delicious. One of the best foods I have ever eaten. So, yeah, I imagine crocodile's the same.
Man, I think I would like this type of crocodile meat that you find in Africa, Asia, or Australia. You can actually find it as jerky. Hey, I would like to try that.
Yeah, I think I would too.
Crocodile jerky.
Crocodile jerky.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to Google that and see where we can get that and how much it costs to get shipped out. I bet you Amazon sells crocodile jerky.
Oh yeah, I have to check it. I have to
You'd
check
have
it.
to check it. If you do, save me a pack, man. I want to have crocodile jerky, man.
Or even stew. I don't know if I could do stew. Maybe
You
depends
can
on the
make it
meat.
as a stew. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think if you made it like a Hungarian goulash, maybe
yeah,
like
yeah.
with a thicker,
Yeah.
creamier, spicier stew.
Yeah,
I
I think
bet you
I
it would
could do
taste
that.
good with that. Yeah, yeah.
Or even grilled. Even grilled. Just
Yeah,
like
that'd be like
cavemen,
the
put it
black
on
and like
top
the
of the
Cajun.
fire.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That'd be like the blackened one I had on a grill. It was blackened Cajun with Cajun spices and stuff on the grill, and that's how I had it. It was absolutely delicious, man. That
Does it
one's not
have
bad.
a specific taste to it? Something that you could point out?
Man, everybody's going to say things taste like chicken, and I'm going to say it doesn't taste anything like chicken, but it doesn't really taste like any other meat. But it doesn't have its own taste, if that makes sense. It was just a good. It's not the taste I really remember. It's more
The
the
texture?
texture.
Yeah,
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 the
yeah.
texture. The texture was a nice filet mignon kind of texture. It melted in your mouth. The meat melted in your mouth,
Now,
kind of,
now
with
for
the
for
taste.
for the people that don't know how filet mignon feels like,
I just told them.
I
I just told them. It's the best part of the beef, and when you eat it, it melts literally in your mouth, man. You
it's
take
like
2 or 3
butter.
bites, and it's like, yes, like not quite soft like butter, but yes, it's something like it doesn't literally melt, but it's like chew, chew, chew. You're ready
And
to
that's it.
swallow. And that's it, man. A very, very nice meat, man. So, okay, that one's not so bizarre, but how about the mopane worm?
See, when you talk about worms, I
Yeah.
don't think they should be eaten.
No, no, they shouldn't be. And for some reason, we talk a lot about different kinds of worms, glow worms, these worms, those worms. But the mopane worms in particular, they come from South Africa. And they're large. Actually, it's not kind of a worm. It's like a large caterpillar.
Yes.
And they dry them out or they cook them in a tomato spice with the spices and tomato. Now, I don't know if they're hairy, where they have these thingy things like you see. I've
Yeah,
seen caterpillars on the kids' cartoons that have the thingy thingies, but I've never seen that on a caterpillar myself.
The horns? Do you mean the horns?
Yeah, not really the horns. They got like these bouncy antennae things or something. But horns.
Man,
We'll call them horns.
man, I saw some weird caterpillars up in the mountains where my grandmother and grandfather used to live. Hey, but I saw
Do you
big
think you
ones
could?
with horns, without the horns, different colored ones.
Well, the next time you're up there, if you're ever up there again, grab a
Probably
couple.
never.
Well, probably never. But if you do go up, grab a couple, dry them out, or cook them with some tomato and spices, tomato sauce and spices, and let me know how they taste. Because maybe the mopane worms are not the best worms to eat.
But no, I just even thinking about it.
Man, I wish I knew how much they cost. I have no idea how much these things cost. We should find out how much some of these delicacies cost.
Man, I think they're expensive.
You think so? Man, most
think so.
delicacies are. What can you say? So yeah, that's the mopane worm in South Africa.
Man, in the Middle East, or in Africa, or in Asia, you could actually have locustus. Locustus, I think it's pronounced. Locustus.
It's actually pronounced locust.
Man, it's from
Locusts.
Africa and Asia. You're trying to pull it off as English. Locustus.
You can eat locust.
Locustus.
Okay, we'll call it locustus then.
Because,
Yeah, man.
yeah,
Man.
they're roasted or fried swarms of grasshoppers. Man, I
That's
actually
locust.
saw them. No, it's locustus. Man, you know what? People, is it locustus or locust?
I'm feeling pretty good on this one, brother. I'm feeling
I
pretty
think
right on
you're
this one.
gonna lose on this one. It's locustus.
Okay. And how do you eat these things, man?
You just dig in.
Just like that.
Yeah, fried or roasted. You just go. Man, I actually saw. I think it was in China. I'm not sure, but I believe it was in China. They made it like a shawarma.
They just wrap it up inside the
Yeah,
tortilla wrap or
yeah,
something
inside the
with
wrap.
vegetables and stuff.
Yeah, with vegetables, with sauces and everything.
Ew. Ew. But then again, as we've already covered in a previous episode, the Asians tend to eat a lot of weird things, man. So
Man,
that doesn't surprise me. But I didn't know they knew. I didn't think they ate shawarmas.
man, which one is it? Is it the Japanese or the Chinese that are the oldest nation? I think
I think it's Chinese.
they live the longest.
I think it's Chinese. I'm not sure about the living longest. They might be the Japanese. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
think it's the Japanese.
Okay. Okay.
And they say it's because of their diet. They eat a lot of seafood and stuff like that.
Okay.
And because
See,
of
and
that,
you
they
don't
say
like
they live
seafood,
long.
so you're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
die
why.
young.
Yes, I am, and I know that, and I'm okay with it. I've learned to accept it.
I don't know about eating the locust. I know one time I was in Midfield, Texas, and I was driving with a friend of mine.
Locustus, locustus.
Locustus. So I was driving with a friend of mine in a van, and out of nowhere, man, the skies went dark. That I've never seen it once. I've only seen it
I
one
saw
time.
it once in a movie.
Yeah, dude, it was exactly like the movies, and I'm not lying to you, man. We were driving in the van, we're getting ready to pull into our hotel where we were staying for the night, and the sky went freaking dark. And when I tell you millions upon millions of locusts started just slamming the van, falling on the ground. We were driving over these things, crunch, 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 crunch. We had to, when we got, we sat in the van for 2-3 minutes going, how are we going to get out of it? Like something we've never seen. This was apocalyptic. I'm
Oh
talking
yeah, yeah, yeah.
apocalyptic. But it was black everywhere. You could barely see the building 50 meters in front of you. You could barely see the door behind us, 20, 30 meters behind us. It was that many of them. And me and him decided to run for it. We got out of the van and we started to run for the door. Man, we were getting pelted. We were getting banged. We were stepping on locusts, crushing them.
Locustus.
Dude, I lie to you not. It was like nothing I've never seen in my entire life. So I definitely know it's locust, not locustus.
Locustus.
I definitely know it's locust because as soon as I got in the hotel, I said, what the fuck were those things, man? I'd never seen them before, but they were like this big.
Yeah,
They were like about an inch and a half big, man. Maybe 2 inches big.
yeah,
And
something
they were,
like that.
it was something like that, man.
Locustus.
Locu- How about snake wine? It's found in Vietnam and China.
Snake of vine.
Yeah, snake wine. Snake wine. Yeah. It's alcohol infused with whole venomous snakes
Now, why would you do that?
to live dangerously.
I mean,
It's
you're
a
already
delicacy.
poisoning. You're already poisoning yourself with alcohol. Why not throw some venom next to it? Why not? Why not? Now,
Maybe it might be a way. Maybe there's a lot of snakes there in Vietnam and China. I don't know, but it might be a way of actually getting your body to get used to the venom. What is that? They say when you get little shots of venom, your body actually becomes immune to a snake bite.
yes.
Maybe this is some sort of way of doing it. I don't know. Maybe it's just some sort of sick way of getting drunk. Possible.
I think it's a sick way of getting drunk.
Well, I actually heard that the Asians have a hard time getting drunk. Now, honest to God, I'm not being any. I've read that the Asians lack something in their genes that makes it harder for them to get drunk. I don't know if that's true. I am going to have to remind me to
think it's
Google that.
possible.
But
I think it's
I think it's
possible.
possible. They have
Even-
a harder time getting drunk because
Even
of this.
the Koreans, they don't have the smell like we do. They don't sweat like we do. Their sweat doesn't smell like us. They don't use deodorant. Let's put it this way.
Well, because rice doesn't have a smell to it, and they eat a lot of rice.
Yeah, but they eat everything else as well, like meat and
Yeah,
fast
but it
foods
matters what
and
you eat,
everything.
man. Like I sat next to a guy from India, and man, on a plane, traveling back and forth from here to there, and man, when I tell you, the smell was horrible. It was horrible. But you know what the smell was? It was that what's that Indian recipe? That Indian powder they use all the
curry.
time? Curry. Yeah, it was curry. It was the curry smell. You could smell the curry because of the diet his diet. And I'm not by no means saying that all Indians smell like curry, but this particular
But
guy
this
did.
particular one,
This particular guy did. You know what I mean?
maybe it was his cologne. Curry.
No, no,
Cologne.
no, 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 no. And had it been sweat, I know sweat too. You know what I mean? But it was like the sweat. You got to imagine a long plane trip too. You got to imagine we were on the plane for like 8 or 9 hours. So, you are sweating in your clothes and stuff like that. So, but that was, that was it. Not his fault. I'm not trying to say anything, but my point is, it is the diet. Your diet does make a difference on these things. So
Of course.
maybe they drink the alcohol infused with these venomous snakes, snake wine in Vietnam and China because of things like that. I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Maybe they just like to live
Okay,
dangerous,
Tom.
like you said. They just
It
like
might,
to
it
live
might just be
dangerous.
to live dangerous. Either way, it's a pretty messed up thing, man.
How about Kash?
Kosh. I've never heard of Kosh, man.
Now it's not a Romanian word for my
No.
Romanian people. It's
Okay.
not Kash. It's something else. Hold your horses.
But you did say the same thing. Kosh,
Yeah.
Kosh.
Yes, it's Kash and Kash.
Oh, okay.
Kash is a sweet white cheese in Romania.
Okay. Okay.
But this one, it's from Armenia, Georgia, or the Middle East. You can find it in all of them. It's a stew made from boiled cow feet and head. And head. They had to throw the head as well. Man, the cow feet. The feet.
Man, it
And
steps
the
in
head.
manure all the time. It's constantly pissing on its own feet. It's just nasty.
But,
And then the head,
and the head, yeah,
just
imagine.
picture a tongue like that.
Oh man. Oh man.
And they boil it,
They make a
or
stew.
they make a stew.
They make a stew out of it.
So they actually cut the meat off of these things and
Oh,
add it
yeah,
into the
yeah,
stew. Then, if it's a
yeah.
stew,
Probably they boil everything together and then they just pull the meat off of them and put it in their
ew.
plate. Hey, nasty. Or maybe they serve you the whole head on a plate and you just throw the stew on top of it. You say, "Man." But let's not forget, they're delicacies. They are delicacies. And they are worth buying. That's how restaurants survive. Now, I think I might have lost my brother a little bit due to internet connection, but he's back. He's back with us. How you doing, my brother?
How you doing, Mano? I thought we lost you for a second. I was
Yeah,
like,
I lost you for a second. I don't
you
know.
to all of our people, we do apologize. There's a major storm brewing somewhere in the world, and it's affecting our internet.
Especially mine in Germany, because I don't want to blame the guys from Vodafone, but
Dude, my head looks so
Vodafone.
much bigger than yours does. I gotta tell you, I look like I'm all forehead tonight.
is it? I don't know what to say, man.
There you go. Let me fix the forehead a little bit. There you go. There you go. Can you do the hat trick for me tonight?
No,
You cannot do the hat trick?
I have to use my special hat.
You have to use the special hat? Okay.
Yes, I cannot
okay.
use any hat for that magic trick.
So, gosh,
Maybe if you remember, in the next video, I could do it again if I'm prepared.
you got it, man. I'm going to remind you because I like that. I like the magical stuff. Gosh, Armenia, Georgia, and Middle East, huh? So
Yes,
remind
yes.
me if I'm ever visiting any of these places and you're
Do
with
not
me,
eat cash.
do not eat kash.
No,
It's
don't.
not okay. It's
No,
not
it's
okay.
not okay. But
Man,
like
I
I
got
said,
one.
okay, you go, you go.
I do. I got one that I was actually forced to eat one day.
By
I was
who?
actually by my father, the bloody
Oh.
Scotsman.
Oh,
Yeah, I told
okay,
you my
so
father is bloody Scottish.
so
This
you're
fucking
gonna
guy, he
you're gonna pull out a delicacy from Ireland or Scotland or something like that, right?
I absolutely am. And this is no less freaking than anything else. But a lot of people love this one. My father would drive an hour and a half to Kearney, New Jersey, just to get some authentic, because Kearney was full of Scots. You'd think it's like a mini Scotland up there in Kearney, New Jersey. It was North Jersey. We lived over on the shore because we lived by the ocean. That's why when people think of the ocean, they think of me because of that, right? So he would drive an hour and a half, and I'm going to get that in there every episode somewhere. You know that I missed it our last one. I missed it on our last one.
Are you
But
sure?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure.
I think I missed it on. I got to get that in all the time, man. Blood pudding, brother. Blood pudding.
Ah,
It's from the UK. It's from the Ireland. It's sausage made with the pig's blood, and it's stuffed with blood and oats. And when I tell you that this thing is black, man, black, it's black. And they cook it, and then they cut it, and then they eat it, and then it's ew.
and then they puke.
No, they go back for seconds, dude. They go back for seconds. My father made me eat a piece of this one day. I was like, "What are you eating?" He said, "Oh, you must try it, boy. It is the best." I said, "No." I said, "It doesn't look good." He says, "But it's blood pudding." I said, "What's in it?" He goes, "Well, didn't I fucking tell you? It's blood." I swear to God. I'm like, "Dad, I'm not going to eat blood pudding." "Oh, you're going to bloody well eat it." He says, "You're going to try a piece and you're going to like it, lad. You're going to like it."
It's not a choice.
It's not a choice. If you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding. If you don't have any pudding, how can you eat your meat? Now, that came from a popular song, but Pink Floyd's Another Brick in the Wall, but that's what they're talking about, man.
The blood
That's what
pudding.
they're talking about. Yeah, the blood pudding, man. And I did not like it. It was very nasty. I will never do it again, and it was just something that I had to try. But it is actually a delicacy in Scotland and Ireland. It's actually made with the blood, and I mean a lot of blood, a lot of blood. It's like the whole thing is like blood
Man.
with just some oats stuck in
Man.
it in a sausage container, like an intestines.
Now I need you to tell me this.
No.
After your father had the blood pudding, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's actually not a dessert. It's a meal. Even though it's called pudding.
It's not a dessert. No, 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 no. It's not like that. No, it's not. It's not a dessert, but it's not really a meal. It's like one of those things. You know how you guys here in Romania eat the salami with some tomatoes and cucumbers, a cold plate, a cold platter,
Yeah.
we would call it in America. It's something like that. You would eat it like that with a couple of pieces here and a couple of pieces there, with
Now-
something like that.
After he had that,
Yeah.
did he top it off with a pig blood cake?
No,
I mean, you gotta stick to the recipe, my brother. If you just had blood pudding, you gotta have
I
some.
don't think there's such
some
a
blood
thing as
cake.
a pig. I don't think there's such a thing as a pig blood cake. Man, come on.
Man, actually, it's a thing, and it's from Taiwan.
Are you serious?
I am 100% serious. It's actually made with sticky rice, mixed with pig's blood,
Ew.
and then it's steamed into cakes.
Now you want to think about talking about like desserts. That sounds like a dessert, but a very, very nasty dessert.
It's a cake.
Really, really?
Yeah.
So basically, it's the same premise as blood as the blood pudding.
Yeah,
But
I don't know what type
instead
of
of
blood.
oats, they're using rice.
Yeah, if it's from Ireland and UK, it should be sheep blood.
Yeah, but it's not. It's pig's blood, man.
It's pig's blood in the pudding.
It's pig's in blood pudding. Yeah, it's pig's blood.
Yeah, it's pig. They should use sheep, so then you could change to pig's blood cake. So you have different bloods.
Yeah, I wonder if blood tastes different from one to another. But yeah, so the only
it
difference
should.
is basically the rice and the oats in
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that was such a thing. How about the lutefisk? The lutefisk. The lutefisk.
The loot
Ugh.
fix.
The lutefisk. Yeah, man. This one's from Norway. It's dried fish soaked in lye and then cooked. Now, I don't know if that's nasty because I don't know what lye is. I always thought lye was the stuff you put over dead bodies to make it
Man.
disintegrate. That's what I was under the impression lye is. Like, did you put the lye on there, on something dead to make it disintegrate and not stink, not smell? So I'm not 100% sure, but that picture up there is what it is.
Yes,
That picture is what it is. The
exactly.
lutefisk from Norway. Dried fish soaked in lye and then cooked. Now, somebody got to tell me down in the comments, is that nasty or is it not nasty? It might be pretty good. I don't know. I don't know
think
what
it's
lye
nasty.
is again, once again. Huh?
I would say it's nasty.
I'm going to go with the nasty too. I'm going to go with a little messed up because it's dried fish. I mean, who eats dried fish?
Come on.
Other than a cat.
I mean, is that some type of jerky?
It would have to be like a jerky, right? It would have to be. I mean, I've never seen fish dried, and when it is, you send it back and you tell the chef to cook it again.
Yeah,
You tell the
cook it.
chef, no, I
It's
want
not
better
good.
fish than this. I mean, by definition, a fish comes out of water, not dry, not dry, not meant to be dry, by definition. No, tell
Done.
us what you think down in the comments. If you know what lie is, and if this is a bad dish or a
Let us
bad
know.
delicacy, let us know. Because I mean, those pictures, it just ain't telling me what it tastes like. Yeah, yeah. A cucaracha, a cucaracha. It
Cha.
is there. I
La
promise you
la
it's
la la la
there.
la la. La.
I promise you it's there. Man, listen, if you're liking our episodes and our delicacies and our stuff, I'll tell you what you got to do. You got to, because we need the support. We love the support. We want your support. And we'd like you to like, share, subscribe. And Milo,
You better nuke. Just throw a nuke onto that bell icon. Make it boom.
and that way you never miss anything we ever put out there.
Obliterate.
We do live
Disintegrate.
podcasts, disintegrate. We do live podcasts twice a week, Sundays and Thursdays. You can see it down in the description, the times that we're doing that at. We do that twice, and we're within 15 minutes of that. We're getting on track, but we are within 15 minutes of those time frames. That's be found down in the description. Do all that for us. We do appreciate it. But before we say goodbye, before we say good so long, before we do all that, we've got another 2 or 3 or 4 that we want to finish up with you for.
Probably like two.
Probably like 2 more.
Something
Then
like
you
that.
take one and I'll take one.
Man, how about Guinea pig?
How about what? Guinea pig?
Yeah, guinea pig.
How did you say it?
Guinea pig. Guinea pig. The guinea pig.
Okay.
Man, they
Those are
actually
excellent pets.
they're excellent pets, but if you go in Peru or in
Yeah.
Ecuador,
Yeah.
you could actually eat it.
No, you cannot.
Oh yes.
Man, they're pets. They're adorable.
Yes, they're delicious. That's what they say.
But seriously?
Yeah, they're gonna roast it whole,
Okay. Ew.
and it's often served with head and
Oh, I was
teeth.
just about to ask, do they take the teeth and the head out?
No, with the head and teeth intact.
So you get them like this.
Yeah,
Oh, no. Could you imagine? Don't talk. The only thing that'd make it worse if they half cooked it and it was actually going,
yeah. Looking at you, come
looking
on,
at you
man.
with one eye like, oh, well, that would kill me.
Are you gonna eat that carrot?
Oh, that's not okay, man. That's not okay.
No.
That's
No,
not
man.
okay.
They're pets. Why would
That's
you
like
eat?
eating a dog. Yeah, that's like eating a dog to me, man. Or a cat. Well,
Man,
man,
don't
Man?
get me started on a story about 20 years ago, 25 years ago in Bucharest, Romania. They actually discovered that people were selling dogs for Easter instead of sheeps. They would chop off the legs so you don't see the paws,
Yeah.
the head, and they would sell it as a sheep.
Yeah, and people thinking it was good meat and liking
Oh,
it
yeah,
and going
yeah,
back
yeah.
for more.
Yeah, cooking it, eating it. Well, that was some good ship.
Yeah, man. I've heard stories about that too, man. Especially in the, sorry to say it, the Chinese restaurants in America. The same thing with the dogs and the cats. That a lot of times that the meat was actually substituted with that. And I love the Chinese restaurants in America. I got to tell you. So I don't know if I have ever eaten it. If I did, it's
Yeah,
been accidental because
probably.
I love them. Yeah, don't say probably, dude. I don't. I'm gonna believe I have never because I love dogs. I do dog rescues, dude. I don't want to eat a dog, man.
Yeah,
Now a
yeah,
cat.
but
Now a
now,
cat.
now you could do a cat, huh?
Maybe a cat. Maybe especially if they're fat and gray. Maybe,
Man.
maybe.
Man, don't talk like that about my Akira.
I'm just saying, man. Octopus ink pasta.
Interesting.
It's found in Italy and it's found in Japan. And it's a pasta flavored and colored with squid or octopus ink. Ew. Ew.
That's their defense mechanism. You're
No,
using their
it's
defense mechanism against them.
yeah.
That's not okay.
That's not okay, man. That's not okay, man. They show us their defenses and then we use it against them. Man, who'd have thunk that the ink has a taste to it that you'd want to. No, I don't think I would like
I,
that. I
I,
don't think I
I,
could try that.
I don't think I would.
It's still
No.
better than taking a baby octopus and cutting it up while it's alive, and
And
eating
eat
it
it
while
fast.
it's eating it fast, so it still wiggles in your throat. Now that one we
Yeah.
did the other day,
Yeah,
and that
yeah,
really exists. So I mean, at least that's better than that. It's just the ink. But imagine having this. Imagine what are you gonna do? Take an octopus and kind of pump its head like this to squeeze the ink out of it, or what are you gonna do to it, man?
Well, before they chop it up, yeah, probably they traumatize it a little bit so it would
So it inks,
activate
right?
the ink. Yeah.
So it's octopus abuse.
Oh yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Now the squid I don't mind because fuck the squid. You're never going to catch me like Save the Whales and shit. I might be Save the Octopus because I love octopus, but fuck the squid, man. I used to use the squid all the time on my bait hook for going to catch fish in the ocean. Yeah, because remember we said before, like I used to live on the ocean, and when people think of me, I'm like the ocean. So that was kind of like a thing like that. You know what I mean? So something like that. Man, just do that last one for us, and then we get out. Because I can't pass it up, man. It just sounds too good.
And egg soup
Ant egg soup.
in
Okay.
Thailand.
Laos in Thailand, huh?
Laos and Thailand.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know why anybody would eat ant eggs and baby
Same as-
ants.
The same reason why they eat fish eggs and sperm sacs. Oh yeah, they eat sperm sacs. We covered that one too. Which one was that with the sperm sac, man?
Oh yeah,
It
that was the fish. That was the
That was the fish, right?
sperm
That was
sac.
the-
It was the how was it called? Sariko. Yeah, Sariko. It was called.
Shoriko, yeah,
Shoriko.
shoriko from in Japan. Fish sperm sacs, often from the cod and the puffer fish. Yeah. So it's better than that, man.
Oh yeah,
it's better than that,
It's better than that.
man. What does it taste like, man?
Man, I never tried it,
Yeah,
but I don't know. I don't want to say anything
tangy.
about the taste.
It must be tangy.
It must be crunchy.
I would
Should
think
be
a little
crunchy a little
tangy, and they make it like a broth or something like that, right?
Yeah. That's how they do it. But with ant eggs and baby ants and even a few adult ants.
Yeah, but check
for
it out.
extra
That's what I was
bite.
just about to say. They throw a few adult ants in there just to have an extra bite. Jesus. So they take their babies and go, here, take the adults
You
too. They
take
don't
the
want them to
parents
suffer.
as well. They might as well die together.
Oh man, ant egg soup, Laos and Thailand, huh? Yeah.
Man.
Okay, there's another place I am not eating soup from.
No, it's man. When I read those delicacies, I've always knew that whenever somebody says, "Do you want a delicacy?" Say no.
Say
I
no.
will always lived by that law.
Yeah.
But now going through them,
It's written in stone. It's
But-
written in stone. I do not want a delicacy.
that will never change ever in my life. The answer is no, and it's gonna stay no.
Da. No, my brother. Well, you know what? I'm glad we went through those because you know what? I do like to know what people are eating around the world. I do know that if I'm in any of these countries, to make sure they have an English menu to read what it says under there. Make
Yes.
sure, because if you do not know, man, I've traveled a little bit, and if you do not know what you're eating,
You might be surprised.
do not ask. Either
If it's
order it
good-
and enjoy it, or stay away from it. Because chances are, especially if you're in Asia, or in the Middle East, or South Africa, in the African areas, especially in those places, just say no. Remember the drug policy back in the 80s in America? Just say no. Well, just say no. Just say
Remember that.
Remember that. And you heard that here at Shits and Giggles. It's Not Okay TV. Milo, you got something to say to the people?
Yes, I always have something to say. I want to thank each and every one of you that joined and tuned in and watched our video. All of you that liked our video, shared our video. We really do appreciate you. And of course, we would like to see you in our next video.
Absolutely. So I'm Joey Shits. That there is Milo Giggles. We're making the Shits and Giggles. And we're saying so long, farewell, but never goodbye. Because we'll see you in the next episode.
Merită respect, au, cu Grasu nu te joci. Când dă drumul la voci, că dai respirațiile ce suflet.